Hello everybody, Sifter again with another Astronarch run. So today we are going to try something completely different. I want to try a DPS BARD. Sounds really maybe stupid, but I want to really try it. So let's go for that. Just because this is going to be something that is not really easy to do in my opinion. Actually it's not powerful is the problem. I will go on down to Corruption 11 so that I'm skipping this upgrade items is more expensive. Difficulty setting so that we can get the items we want and upgrade them as well. And I will pair him with at least my best characters, which would be the Juggernaut here. And I would normally use Druid, but because we have used Druid a lot of times, let's just go for the Cleric here. Just so we got some kind of healer, because he's going to be a DPS. And also because the Cleric's passive gives damage, does damage when he heals. So with the bard buffing the damage of everybody, the cleric will also do a bit more damage. I'm not sure if this is going to work, but anyway, let's try this. So we are at the new patch. Let's go for the... I will not go for the attack because I want this to be viable. So I will go for the cooldown reduction. It will also play and take into account how I will build the bard. So let's go over to the normal battle. Because in this new patch, this first two fights have been nerfed. So these fights were... I was already going middle. Now they became easier, so even better for us. So real quick overview here. Juggernaut passive. Give me a second. I will go over the overview in a bit. Target has a bleed and a poison effect. So the bard is bleeding, but we don't have a poison. Attacks have chance to 20% chance to deal additional damage equal to the poison. Okay, we don't have poison right now. Let's just go for the healing received for the Juggernaut. And go on. Okay, let's bring the bard over there and have these two together because the cleric removes the buffs. So, Juggernaut passive. At half HP he heals and gets more defense and attack. And active is that he just damages and stuns the enemy. I think he will go down though. Nope, we did it. Cleric, as you see, the bard's last in the DPS right now. Very 16 picks by minor curse to all enemies. I would like to make a curse build, but I think Brain Sage is better here for the cleric because this heals, and the cleric's passive says that he does damage when he heals hero by any means. So this should be good for him. And let's continue middle just to get more items. I could go to the events, but I want to get some items for gold right now. And these are easy fights. Then the cleric passive is that when he heals, he damages the enemy and also shields. And does he shield the ally? That's the only thing I'm... Gain shield equal to of your healing. Oh, that's a secondary passive. Okay, when he heals himself, he gains a shield, I guess. So let's see what we got here. Heal 2% every second. No. Remove burn effects. We don't have burn. Let's get the Starry Songbird going on the bard. I mean, isn't DPS bard what we want to do here? Let's continue normal battle in the middle. I want items just so that I be able to beat the elite real quick. And then the cleric active is that he removes a debuff and heals. And I like. That's it for the explanation. Oh no, and the bard's passive is that instead of doing damage, he bleeds enemies. That's why he's bad. His passive is not really that strong, because instead of straight up doing 37 damage, he does 37 damage over 10 seconds. Of course, because it's bleed, there are some things that might be helpful, but there are also things that are not helpful. Give me a second. Attacks have 20. No, let's just go for the Oakenot on the Juggernaut. Let's continue with normal battle. Of course, the enemy can remove the bleed or just have negate and not be able to be affected by bleed. So that's the downside, as well as straight up doing less, having the damage be done over 10 seconds instead of doing the damage instantly. Although after you upgrade the passive, this becomes more damage. So I guess then it does something. Well, the cleric's down here. I will lose them all. It's okay. Bard's the last in DPS. Let's see. Removes up 3 random poison or bleed effects from all allies or enemies. Your attacks deal 10 additional damage for each removed effect. For each remove effect. So that would mean that he attacks 3 times and then removes those 3 and gets 30 more damage. I think this might work. Let's pick it up. Seems like it's an item that should work. Is it or like poison or bleed? Nice. So let's try this and see how this goes. Let's go for the elite battle to get the first thing we want. This time I will not have them together. If the Juggernaut goes down, he goes down. Let him be alone. This heals anyway, so let's go. So the Bard, is he getting a bunch of attack or how does this work now? Oh, now he does damage. Ooh, that's nice. Soothing Star works. Very nice. I like this. So, Pack Medallion maybe for the Juggernaut. Otherwise, if you're missing HP, I could also give this to the Bard just so he does some damage with this weapon. What else could I give him? If you have no adjacent allies at the start of combat, summon a Spirit Wolf. Most of the time everybody will have some kind of allies and it gets attacked. Yeah, let's I think give this. I would give this to the Bard, but because it's only for the beginning and then it will go down, and because the first like 3 or 4 attacks will get removed by the Soothing Star, so might as well get this for the 6% missing HP permanent. I don't really like this item, but why not? Also having attack speed is really useful. Active, I think I will not give it to the Bard. Oh, we found the headdress. I wanted the headdress, of course, so let's pick up the headdress here and give it to the Bard. Yeah, let's give a headdress to the Bard. And let's just give this over here to the Cleric, just so he has something to attack, I guess. What am I even talking about? Give this to Juggernaut. And active, I think the Cleric is the smart idea here. And we will make the Bard later on have some actives. First, we want to ensure that this thing is working. And we will come later around and pick up things that are secondary in importance. Let's go the elite. Okay, if I get a symbiote and then make everything level 3, the build is done. So let's actually go. Let's bring the team together and let's go. The reason I'm putting the Bard in front is because he does... yeah, I forgot to say the active of the Bard is that if he's in back row, he heals the whole team over time, and if he's in the front row, he gives damage to the whole team. Okay, every time he casts through the Songbird, he's getting attack speed. I should have gone with the heal everybody. Okay, I should have gone with nothing. This was very nice. Your attacks increase the remaining damage of a random bleed effect on your target by 30%. Okay, you know what? I should change the Soothing Star with this. Or I can actually give this to somebody else as well. So let's take this and try it for now with the Soothing Star and see if the damage is higher or lower. And I will see how I will go from there on. Let's increase the bleed duration. Let's make the damage of the bleed stronger is what I meant. Bleed uncontrollably. Can we lose the next fight? Yeah, the next fight is going to be... Am I going for events? If I go for events, it's a risk to get the bleed. Receive an upgraded item. All heroes have reduced healing. No, this is even worse. It's a random item, so... I can lose the gold here and then go for the normal battle and just lose that fight over there. Nah, let's just go on. It's Corruption 11, which means that I will be able to pick up upgraded items later down the road. I don't want to remove the bleeds right now. Gain ancient item, lose 8 moral. This, nah. No reason to. Let's, this is the last merchant, but I don't have anything to actually, yeah. I should have picked up the random item for bleed, because I will go to this normal battle. I don't have gold to actually upgrade anything. Let's see how this works instead of this. Although this is maybe not a good fight to test these things out. Let's go over here so that everybody attacks the Juggernaut. And you know what? This is a fight where I want the bard to be in the back line, just to have some more healing. Yep, the Juggernaut's down, and the bard was never able to cast. Exactly, it's a loss. Should have picked up the upgraded item. While not at max HP, your attacks remove random bleed effect from your target to heal for the remaining bleed damage. Let's pick it up and give it to the Juggernaut, maybe. Give this over here. I want to see a bunch of things at the same time. Let's get the gold and lose the max HP. Let's go for the elite. Okay, now in this fight... oh, they added a mirroring, but I don't know what button it is. Yep, it's A. They added a mirroring, and I can also shift A and switch this around. Look at this. Very nice addition to the game from the new patch. So let's try this. The bard should be an attack bard, so therefore let's bring everybody over here. Nope, I cannot do it. Anyway, let's play it like this. How much bleed do the enemies have? Only 2. Yeah, the bard is doing his best to... This blood drinker is removing too many bleeds right now for the DPS to go off. But the bard is pretty high. Yep, he is overtaking the rest. Only the cleric is close. And the blood drinker is mostly the problem of the bards having... The bard losing 8 damage. No. I will just pick up some random item just so that we have some damage. This does bleed. So yeah, let's take this and give it over here. And I want to change this as well into something. For now, let's just remove it so that it doesn't drain the bleeds of the bard. Passive, bard again. This should be a loss. So let's just hope for the best. I will switch the team around so that the Juggernaut takes all the hits. I'm keeping the bard in front so that we get more damage. Okay, the Juggernaut's already down. Cleric wasn't yep, we are dead here. It's okay. Without burst, this fight isn't really that easy. Nope. More wolves showed up. Nice, we got the conversion road. Might as well pick it up and just give it to Juggernaut. Better than nothing, I guess. Let's go for the boss. It should be pretty easy. Let's switch the team around. And I'm keeping the bard on DPS duty. Let's hope for the best. I think we can out DPS the enemy here. Okay, we might not be able to. Let's drain his MP. We can do this. The bard slowly overtaking everybody. Slowly though. Very nice. Main's mirror though. On the one hand, Dark Puppet to the bard. On the other hand, Maiden's Mirror on the cleric. But you know what? Although Dark Puppet looks really a good idea for the bard, because 12 attack and later on it's going to be 36 attack from all adjacent allies. So it is going to be a bunch. But will I remove the headdress? Because headdress is 36 per cast, and I want to make this a symbiote. And then just give this to somebody else. So that somebody else you know, this job can be done by somebody else. It's not, I don't need to have this on the bard. So I want to have a symbiote here and then be like ultra fast casting, headdress fury, giving him a bunch of attack damage. So that's my plan. So let's pick up the Maid's Mirror so that we can keep everybody well and alive. I even changed the wrong item here. I like that we are getting bleed items, so let's also pick up another bleed hero. Let's do this over here. What else is a bleed hero? Okay, Fiend is a bleed hero. And I guess Ronin is a bleed hero. Yeah, it's either Ronin or Fiend. The other choice would be just to throw a Fallen in there. I think I should go for the Fiend. That's what it feels like. I should go for the Fiend, and then the next round I can get the Ronin maybe last. Yeah, let's try that. Have a Fiend here off tanking, and let's go. Because I have the Bard in the front, I would like to have a second tank so I can set it up in a way that I can protect my Bard all the time. Sometimes I will put the Bard in the back. I can't have him front all the time. Maybe shield gained. I mean, we won't be getting any shield. But the rest is lead boss have less HP. Maybe that. Let's go for the... really no good choices here. Let's go for this. Just so we have it, I guess. Let's go to the top. Active, again on the Cleric. Passive, I think on the Juggernaut. It's time for him to, you know, not get the one-shot. Okay, this is a pretty good setup. Let's give the Fiend maybe the attack speed item. I don't want to use this because they both remove bleeds from the enemies, which I don't want to be happening. Although I think, yeah, the Flying Fury is worse than the Soothing Star for now, so this will get switched around in a bit. Let's, first of all, let's give this over here, and let's give the Flying Fury to the Fiend, and then I will also give the full crowns to the Fiend. And let's go on. Again, top, this should be the double Tiger fight. So let's switch these things around. And let's go. Yep, very nice healing here from the Cleric. Nice, he's down. Yep, the Bard, with this item, the Bard does a bit more damage. I'm cutting off some of the damage he gets from the bleed, but I'm improving the damage he does overall. Let's get another Fool's Crown and just give it to the Fiend. The other choice would be to get the Forgotten Idol to the Cleric, but no, let the Cleric do some bleeding here. Let's continue on the top. I'm still missing a Symbiote for my plan with the Cleric. Is this? Let's just go. This should be a win. Nice, we got the Symbiote. I got the combo that I want to try out, so we got this. Let's go over to the event. Yeah, I'm done with the items. So event, elite, shop. Here I should get the build going. Truly going. For now, I'm keeping the Soothing Star though. Let's roll a dice. We got something we don't want. Let's go on. I will use it, but I don't really need it. Let's keep going top. Let's start with 70 MP on... I guess the Bard? Let's switch the team around again. This team switching is Control A, just Shift A, or just A switches it as it is, and then Shift A mirrors it. So let's give this Cosmos Mantle. Let's just give it to the Fiend instead of... You know what? I don't want to give it to anybody actually. Yeah, let's not give it to anybody. Let's go. Maybe to the Bard instead of the Soothing Star, maybe. But the Soothing Star gives him damage. Oh no, the Fiend is down. Uh-oh, the Cleric will most likely go down if he doesn't heal himself. Okay, we did it. I like how the Cleric is shooting his passive every second almost. Nice, we got the Mana Spring Amulet. As well as gain immunity for us and active ability increase. Okay, these are all good. I would like to go for the Mana Spring Amulet just to give something to the Cleric here. Okay, he cannot bleed forever. Let's go to the Elite. Let's switch the team around again. And let's not give attack speed to the Bard. If the enemy steals some attack, it's okay because he has 280 attack. If he steals like 40, it won't make that much of a difference. But I will have the Bard healing this round. Let's give him this, I guess. And let's just go. Oh no! No! That was a mistake. This was a mistake. I should not have done that. I will most likely give him mana reduction now. He didn't steal it. He stole just 12 damage. Very nice. He still hasn't stolen it. I like that the Fiend's back and then he's going down again in a bit. Now he stole mana reduction. Now he's down though. Very nice. The Bard was first in DPS. So mission successful. Let's go normal battle. Active, I think it's Bard time. The rest doesn't have actives that I care about. Let's switch the team around again and let's bring the Bard to the front. Let's try this for just a moment. And let's go. This is the final version of how the Bard is going to be, in my opinion. Okay, the Bard might go down here. I think... Okay, come on, we got this. Very nice. The Bard is last in damage. We got another one of those. Okay, I don't think I need to though. I'm just getting the money. I really don't need to. Although, what does this upgraded do? For each removed effect. Okay, okay, for each removed effect. Very nice. Let's go for the elite. Let's switch the team around. And I think I'm ready to go. I'm keeping the symbiote here just so... well, at this fight I should have given him the Soothing Star. The Soothing Star might be better on this. I'm not sure. I want to go for the bleed DPS. Yeah, you see the Bard is again first. I want to go for the bleed DPS version and instead of the... Okay, instead of the... oh, nice, I got another few. Very nice, I want this. I want to go for the bleed DPS version and not the damage, the drain, the use up the bleed version. I want the simple bleed version, meaning I want to bleed the enemies as much as possible, and I don't really want... Oops, I don't... I was going to give it to the Bard anyway. Let's sell this. I don't want to use the bleeds to use them up, is what I mean. Okay, I can use this though, because it's healing. This is definitely getting equipped, so give it to the Fiend. I don't care if the Fiend drops anyway. I will give it to somebody else when we get new characters, so this is staying. Soothing Star, because... yeah, Soothing Star I think it's time to go. I don't want the bleed to get removed. I want the bleed to actually get increased in duration. Yeah, so let's sell this. This is also doing bleed, so let's also keep this around. And this is draining the one bleed. It isn't really draining so many bleeds, so let's start upgrading everything on the Bard. I think the symbiote is the most important thing here. And let's just sell the burn potion so that I can do one more upgrade. And I think the Starbird is the choice. I want to have as much attack speed as possible, as early as possible. Obviously, I have here better items, but yeah, not using them right now. Later on, I will sell the Okenaut. Should I actually? I should already sell the Okenaut just to give him a double drinker. Yeah, he has 2.2 attack speed, so he will just drain one bleed every once in a while. So let's just do this and see how this goes. I'm keeping everything for now. So let's go for the elite. The reason I'm keeping everything is because I would like to give these to the next character if I don't get anything better. Maybe I should have sold the Fool's Crown, but it doesn't really matter right now. So let's go. Let's hope the Bard starts gaining a bunch of stats really quickly. At this point, I don't think I need to have the Bard in the front line anymore. I could have used the Holy Water. Come on, Bard. Okay, I think it's time for the Bard to go to backline. Wild 50% or active cost. Crystalline Protector maybe? On the field, just to get some more time. Ancient Codex is very good as well. But who to give it to? Let's just go on. Let's go for the event. Active, I'm keeping it for the next character. Loose Braid Sage. You mean this? Sure. Should I roll for the... No, this is really good though with what the cleric does. Look at him, how much damage he does every time. No. Let's lose a bunch of moral. I was going to get some kind of money there. Yep, let's just fight the fight. Oop, we got gold. Very nice. I wanted to fight the fight anyway, so this is even better. Yep, let's fight this fight as well, because it's gold. You know what? Let's switch these things around. And let's have the Bard be a healer this round. Active, I'm keeping it as I said, so let's go. I will give the Flying Fury to somebody else. I'm thinking about giving them to an assassin. Yeah, Bard's bleeds start going off here. Yeah, that's yeah. I'm keeping the Blood Drinker on the Juggernaut for sure. At this point, doesn't really seem like he is affecting the DPS that much. Let's make the Fiend a bit survivable here. Gain a special item. This is the we get bleed item. So I am not going to use it. I know it's a really strong item, but oh, I can give it to the Juggernaut would be the other choice, because the Cleric will just straight up remove the debuff. And what will I remove for that? I guess the Convention Road. Let's skip it. Let's go on. This is the best setup in my opinion. He attacks the most HP, he attacks randomly, and he attacks normally, so let the Fiend go down first. Let's go. I'm keeping the Bard as a healer because it's a boss fight. Uh-oh, I think the Juggernaut might go down here. Nope, the Fiend, the Bard has started his thing. And whenever the Juggernaut attacks, he is getting healed as well. So because I am bleeding on everybody. Look at the Bard damage here. Each bleed is 950 HP, so very nice. Oop, what did we get? The first two types of positive effects you gain become protected for the rest of combat. Each time this effect activates, applies 3 minor crystalline. So, wait, so... Is this like... does this mean that if I get mana reduction, will the mana reduction get protected? Or does it mean that... Or does it mean that just the first two ticks will get protected? Although even if I give this to the Bard, I cannot remove any of these things. So, okay, let's forget this thing. Let's just at the start of combat, and when you use your active ability, gain shield equal to attack damage and gain 5 defense. I could give this to the Juggernaut, but I think no, I'm good. In my opinion, I'm good. So let's just go on. The bleed thing. You know what? Let's just give this to the Fiend. As simple as that. And then the next character is going to have the Flying Furies. So it's time to find out who has the most attack speed. And when I say find out, I mean we know it's the assassin, but let's just go over everybody here real quick. No, it's the assassin for sure. I was going to pick up the Ronin, but I think because of the Flying Fury thing that we are going to try to do, the assassin is the better choice. So I'm sorry, Ronin, but we are going full on bleed and extend the bleed duration and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm sorry, happens. Passive Juggernaut. I don't even... the assassin doesn't even need an active, so... yeah, do we have healing? No. Let's just get more gold. Or normal enemies cannot be found in events for the Interstellar. Do I even need Interstellar? How much gold do we have? 258. I don't even know if we need Interstellar. Well, let's just go for the event anyways. Let's go to the top because I want to have some very weird fight coming up if we are a bit unlucky. Let's give this to the Fiend so he heals a bit more when he casts. And I think this is an okay setup. First time, yeah, I think this is... No, I want first to destroy the top enemy because the bottom gets hidden. So let's switch this team literally around. Let's give these things over here to the rogue. That was the reason, to the assassin. That's the reason I picked him up. Active. Oh, I got two actives. So let's give it to the Fiend as well. What does the assassin do? No. Scimitar, no. I could have given the scimitar to whoever was going to carry the Flying Fury. Therefore, I could... Nah, that was a big mistake. I should have picked up the Ronin with the scimitar. But it doesn't matter because I will just sell the scimitar. And let's give this as well. And I think let's start. Uh-oh, Bard's going down. Come on, Bard, you can do it. And Bard's... Nope, Bard's down. If Bard survived, this would be the fight that I would show you what I want to show you. But he did not, so... so I cannot show it to you. We lost. Very nice. Let's... I'm not picking this up. Let's... 3 random poison, I believe. No, I'm not picking this up. Let's continue to the top. Okay, this time though, we must definitely defeat the dragon first. So let's go with that. Wait, what? Why is everybody attacking the top? I know the enemy is removing all my bleeds, okay? I do know that. There is a reason I came here. I want to show something very specific. Again, we got a bunch of items that I don't want to use. So I guess let's go on. Let's go for the event, which should be Interstellar. It's not Interstellar. Okay, I should be able to beat this. Let's go. Okay, we lost the fight. We lost the fight completely. Let's... I can give this to the Fiend, but it doesn't work with the prize regalia, so... I guess the other choice would be to drop the prize regalia, but it gives him... Yeah, it gives him just too much. It's not worth it. This, though, is definitely not worth it with the prize regalia, but... What should I equip him? Let's just give him the prize scimitar for now. Just so he does some damage, I guess. 70, and he has 27 3 DPS. Yeah, that doubles his damage, so why not just give it to him? Okay. I really need to defeat him first. Let's go, and let's hope we can defeat the bottom. If the Bard starts his healing thing, then we can do something. But if the Bard... Yeah, if the Bard goes down too fast... No, why did I use the stun? Why did I use the stun? The second I'm deciding to do something, everything goes wrong. Okay, I think I should stop going to the top now. It's time to stop going to the top. Let's go for the event, which is free. I can gain this and just lose the next fight. Next fight is going to be a normal fight. I am going to go down here and then get the free shop and go up. Maybe down again or just like zigzag around. So in any case, let's pick up the less max HP. And maybe 50% max. Yeah, let's just lose one fight instead of risking. Yeah, let's just lose one fight. The cleric might even be able to remove it. We are going to lose the next fight, definitely. This is burn, right? This is burn. No, this is bleed. Ooh. I can give this to the bard instead of the starry songbird. But this, no, we are going to DPS bard here. We aren't going just one item that gives DPS. So let's just go here with the plan we have set out to do. And let's get some more healing from the cleric here going. Let's make him heal more and make him even gain more MP so he casts more. Let's sell the items we have stopped using a long time now. And let's give him... I think mana, it's either this or this. I think I should go for the Maiden's Mirror. Yeah, let's go for the Maiden's Mirror. We don't have any more gold. Let's go to the bottom and just lose the fight. Maybe we're lucky. Yep, look at us being super lucky. Okay. DPS Bard? Let's hope for the best. We are definitely going down here quicker than anything. Yep, exactly. Okay, let's go on, please. Thank you very much. Let's go to the shop. These guys in the back line. There is a chance we are going to lose this. I cannot pick anything up here. I would like to get an upgrade, but I will have to sell 3 potions, which is not worth it, of course. Let's go for the elite. What needs to happen is the bard to start attacking faster than anybody. The problem is that things like this happen, and then I get destroyed. And now the bard will not even heal. Let's block one hit. Thank you. I got even more back. And, ooh, the Impeller. I can give a pack medallion to the Fiend so that he summons a little pet. I think that's what I'm going to do. Instead of the Regat. Where's the Fiend? Oh, the Fiend's pretty high in damage dealt. Maybe instead of the Crystal Weaver. Let's go for the next elite. Passive. I think it's Bard time, Cleric time. Yep, it's Cleric time, so he does some more damage here. Let's get this going. Actually, let's get the regen going, and let's go. Look at this Spirit Wolf over here with his stats. Okay, Bard should start doing some... Uh-oh, of course. What? Why did he get attacked next? I don't understand. Let's improve the Holy Charm that the Juggernaut has. I don't want to go for this elite. I feel it's a risk and it's a hard fight. Let's just go for the events and be done with this. Active. At this point I will sell it. Upgrade a random item. Yeah, I am going to use everything I have here. Maybe not the Serrated Ripper, but otherwise I will use anything. Of course. Of course. It was a risk. And I took it. Can't do anything about it. No, I'm not going to use that. Realm Tooth and lose the game. Nope. The next fight is going to be an event. I can't do anything here. Just lose some defense. I mean, I don't think so. Let's just make sure that we win the boss fight. Okay, the Fiend will go down here, but otherwise we should be able to handle this. So, yeah, let's go. I can give the Crystal Weaver to the Assassin just so that he has some bit of survivability on his own. So let's go. Instead of doing a bit more damage. Come on, Bard, start healing the team, please. Okay, he got stunned. Okay, now we should not be able to lose any more HP. While the Bard has like 1,900 DPS. If instead of bleeding he just hit the enemy twice, it would be done. But still, it's working. About 6,000 DPS here. To start the combat and every 5 seconds gain shield equal to your 100% of a defense. I think this is better than the Puck Medallion. Yeah, I want to use the final bashing here on the Fiend. Okay, let's make haste. And I think they put here a new event. Yep, look at this. Last Merchant. There has been a new event in the game, which is this one. So, actives, let's sell them. Let's start with this first of all. I will not use this as well. I will use these when needed. I will not use the Puck Medallion. This is done as well. This is also done. Let's have some survivability on the Assassin. And passive orb. Yeah, the Cleric. And now, let's do our last upgrades. I think survivability is key, therefore I should just upgrade the items of Cleric. Another choice would be to upgrade the the bleed things over at the Flying Fury. You know what? Let's make one Mana Spring Amulet, just so we have a bunch more healing, and then one Flying Fury. And I think that's it. It's time to try our best with the bleed DPS build and support from the Assassin. There is a good chance that the Bard will get blown up. I prefer the Assassin to get blown up. So I think nobody's going to get blown up, actually. No, if I have... Okay, I get it. If something would get blown up, I would prefer it to be... I think the Cleric, yes. I will just drink a holy water. Let's go. Okay, now the Bard should be off to the races, so I don't see anybody getting blown up now. Okay, maybe the Cleric will. It doesn't matter. The Bard's on the case. And now we hope for the Bard to bleed the enemy fast enough. Come on, Bard, you can do it. You can do it. Look at him go. Look at his DPS. Whoa, the last ticks were like tuk tuk done. He had like 3,000 DPS and then it seems like it works in Corruption 11. Let's see if we got this now. So the worst thing that could happen is the Bard losing his symbiote buff. Otherwise, we should be able to do this. So let's... I think I don't even want the Fiend to tank this. I think I want the Juggernaut to tank this right away, because he will have... After his buff happens, he should have more defenses than the Fiend. Yeah, I want the Juggernaut to tank this. Let's switch the team around. And let's go like that. Reason being is because I want to be able to heal the guy who's getting targeted, because the enemy spreads the damage around when he casts. You see, as long as I'm keeping everybody at full HP, whenever the enemy casts, it won't really affect us that much. And we are off to the races with the bleed. Yep, he didn't affect the Bard. Look at the Bard go here with his DPS. Oh, he has too many negates. I need to remove the negates. There's a chance we lose. He has still too many negates. Okay, some negates are gone. Time to bleed him again. And a gun got negates. I cannot damage him. Bard, come on, do it, man. That's the reason I don't like the Bard DPS, because the last boss has so many negates. But we did it. We did it. In the end, we actually were able to do it. That's also why I wanted to go the Symbiote, Stario, Sangward, and Hedrus Fury route instead of anything else. Because with this route, even if the enemy doesn't get damaged, at least we get some healing off, so that we keep everybody alive to buy us time to get some damage off at some point, like we did, and won the fight. Before this new big expansion, where the Flying Fury did not exist, I would definitely say that the Bard does almost nothing. But now that the Flying Fury exists, and Blood Drinker and other things like that, you can actually transform, if you think about it, you can transform the passive of the Bard into healing, because the Bard attacks, and then the Juggernaut removes the bleed and heals himself. As well as the other item I had in the beginning, this mace, whatever it was, it said that it removes up to 3 bleeds. So when the Bard attacks 3 times and then somebody else has that items and gets the 30 damage, you can pretty much buff allies with the Bard. So now maybe that has nothing to do with Bard DPS, but now maybe the Bard passive does other things like healing if you have that item, or damage boosting if you have that item, and maybe if you get the Flying Fury you can even make him a DPS. So yeah, I really like this run. This could have worked at Corruption 19, could have, maybe, I don't know. At some point I lost too much moral, but if I hadn't lost, if I didn't pick up the Vampire Guard, I would have like had about 14 more moral. So yeah, that's that, I guess. A little bit of explanation there at the end. So yeah, that's it for today. We did a Bard DPS, Corruption 11. I don't know if it would work at Corruption 19, but it worked at 11 for sure, and I really liked it. So yeah, you can try it out as well if you want. Anyway, thanks for my toughest of the toughest Patreon supporter, roguelikes. If you would also like to support me, there will be links below. Otherwise, come and join the Discord. We are discussing there various things. I will most likely be starting a new game in a bit. And yeah, that's that for the video, I guess. Like if you liked it, and comment everything that you would like to know or something about that. If you want to see more, subscribe to the channel. I'm uploading daily, so don't miss it. Anyway, thanks for watching, and see you guys around.